You're watching Soap Insider 2.0, and tonight Walford's about to explode. Secrets, scandals, and one massive reveal you won't see coming. Linda Carter packing up the Vic. I don't know about you, but that hit hard. It's the end of an era, isn't it? But here's a twist. It's not just about her handing the keys to Kat and Stacey or sailing off on a cruise. No, this moment ties all the way back to her affair with Max Branning, a secret so big it could tear everything apart. So grab a brew and let's talk about it, because what Linda just revealed could change everything. That past moment that stood out, cast your mind back, if you will, to 2020. It was a messy time in Walford, but when is it not, eh? Linda was deep in the grip of her drinking problem. Her marriage to Mick was cracking and she was spiraling. That's when Max Branning slid back into her life. Now, we all know Max, smooth talker, bit of charm, but trouble follows him like a shadow. He and Linda grew close during that rough patch. Too close. Remember those scenes in the barrel store at the Vic, that sneaky little affair they had? It felt wrong, but somehow you understood it. Two broken people clinging to something, anything that made them feel alive. It was passionate, reckless, and very, very secret. Mick never knew the full truth at the time, and Max, well, true to form, he left with more damage in his wake than when he arrived. The current plot, the links to it, fast forward to this week's episode, the 22nd of July, 2025. Linda's putting the Vic up for auction, and you could see it written all over her face. She didn't want to let go. It's more than just a pub. It's her home, her memories, her pain and joy wrapped into four walls and a brass bar. At first, it looked like some developer was going to snap it up. But then Kat cornered her in the square and reminded Linda what the place really meant. And bless her, Linda made the right call. She gave it to the Slaters, said she wanted a family to run it. One with kids and chaos and love. Classic Linda, always chasing that feeling of home. But just before she left, she dropped a bombshell, told Oscar Max's teenage son that Annie is his sister. That Max is Annie's real dad. I mean, can you believe that? That secret's been hanging there for years. And now, just as Linda walks out of Walford, it finally comes to light. What fans may have forgotten now, here's the part that might have slipped through the cracks for a few viewers. When Max left back in 2021, it wasn't exactly under the best circumstances. He'd burned a lot of bridges. Again, he didn't know Linda was pregnant, at least not officially. The timeline was fuzzy, but most fans had their suspicions. The show dropped a few hints, a passing comment here, a worried glance there, but nothing concrete, not until now. And let's not forget, Annie was born in 2021. Linda insisted Mick was the father, but their marriage was already strained. Mick had his own demons, and eventually he disappeared. And we all know what happened after that. So this little reveal to Oscar, that's not just some passing confession. That's a sleeping volcano finally rumbling. And with Max confirmed to return later this year, not just for a quick visit, but permanently, well, let's just say it's all about to kick off again. The emotional weight of the storyline. This isn't just soap drama. There's something real about it, something raw. Think about Linda, everything she's been through, addiction, grief, heartbreak, raising her kids alone, and now walking away from the only place that's ever felt like hers. She's lost so much, and now she's giving away another piece of herself. Telling Oscar the truth wasn't just for his sake. It was her trying to tie up loose ends. Maybe even unburden herself before starting a new chapter. But it's complicated, isn't it? Because secrets like this don't stay buried for long. Especially not in Walford. And poor Oscar. Imagine learning you've got a secret sister that your dad has no idea about. That changes everything. And Max, well, say what you like about him, but he's got a funny way of caring. He might have messed up 100 times, but when he loves deep. So when he finds out, it won't be pretty. What could happen next? All right, let's talk possibilities. Because if you know EastEnders, you know they don't just drop a bombshell like that for no reason. So here's what I think. Max comes back in the autumn. At first, he's probably just visiting, maybe for Lauren's upcoming wedding or to see Oscar. But someone, maybe Oscar, maybe Lauren, let something slip about Annie. At first, Max might be in denial, or furious, or both, but once the truth sinks in, you can bet he'll want to be involved. And if Linda's not keen on that, or if someone tries to stand in his way, let's just say Max Branning doesn't back down easily, we could see a full-blown custody battle. Maybe even Max trying to drag Linda back to Walford or take Annie away. Or, and here's a juicy thought, what if he tries to win Linda back? Stranger things have happened. Now, before we get into the final prediction, if you're enjoying this trip down memory lane and all the current drama, give this video a like, pop a comment below telling me your theory, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. All right, back to it. Final prediction and possible fallout. So here's where I think it's all heading. Linda's not gone for good. That's pretty clear. She's off on a cruise, sure, but that's EastEnders code for taking a breather before the storm hits. Max comes back, the truth comes out in full, and Annie becomes the center of a brand new family war. And here's a twist I can't stop thinking about. What if Max does try to play happy families? Maybe he even wants Annie to come live with him. Maybe he thinks Linda's been unfair keeping her from him all these years. But you know what EastEnders loves? A secret tearing everyone apart. What if it's not just about Annie? What if there's more Linda's hiding? Another lie? Another link to Max's past? Or worse, what if Mick isn't dead and somehow gets drawn back in? Yeah, I know, bit of a stretch. But with this show, never say never. Whatever happens, one thing's for sure, this isn't the end of the Linda and Max saga. It's just the next chapter. And I've got a feeling it's going to be one for the books. Could Max be the one to finally pull Linda back to Walford? Or will Annie be the reason everything falls apart again? Let me know what you think. Did Linda do the right thing by telling Oscar? Should Max get involved now? Or has that ship sailed? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Give the video a thumbs up if you love the throwback. And don't forget to subscribe for more EastEnders chat, spoilers, and good old Walford gossip. Cheers for watching. See you next time. And keep your eyes on the Vic. It's never quiet for long.